Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the ACCA Performance Management webinar for exam attempt September 26, and this is your instructor Rizwan Mania. I hope you are doing well. Kindly confirm everyone, is my voice clear to all of you? Great, thank you very much for the confirmation. The video, the audio, the screen, everything is perfectly fine. Okay, great. So welcome to Performance Management webinar, and as always, I am conducting this webinar for upcoming September 26 attempt, and I'm very much again looking forward to this session. I'll try my level best to produce some good output for you people, help you gain more and more confidence, help you pass the exam. I want everybody to be with me till the entire session for the next 3 hours, because once you are with me till the end, then you get the benefit, then you can get the desired results. So I want everybody to quickly just let me know few things in the chat box just to see how much connected you are with me. So everyone, just mention in the chat box your from which country you belong actually, and are you giving paper for the first time or it's a reattempt. So quickly mention in the chat box your country name and the attempt. Country name and the attempt. Come on everyone, very nice. I can see comments starting to come in the chat box. Great, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this gives me an idea that what kind of audience I am tackling today. So guys, as always, my effort in the last month will be very much to the point, and I'll be giving you a lot of important things. It's not just my paid student. I will be helping the students overall who are part of my free groups as well. So you need to be part of every free PM global groups that I'll share the link with. So this is me. This is my name, Rizwan Mania. I am into this teaching field since more than 18 years. I teach PM, FM, APM. Last result that we just had this time was an excellent PM result. It was an excellent PM result from a student. There have been so many students who have passed this PM paper in June 26. I was really happy to see students in huge numbers. I expect that you guys in the upcoming attempt will be in the same list of students who have passed the exams. Soon I'll be sharing the list of the students who have passed in the recent June 26 attempt, just to show you and just to motivate you that if they can do, why you cannot. All right. So this is my 23rd PM webinar that is I'm conducting from the Wi-Fi's platform. I conduct free sessions for PM every quarter. Previously, I used to do this work with ACCA Pakistan, and now we do from our Wi-Fi's own platform. From the position perspective, there have been so many students who did manage to get position in the 3 papers that I teach. The total tally is more than 66 position holders. So very soon, today, I'll be sharing the results of June 26 with you in front of you people, so that you get to know that yes, they have done it. It's your time, your chance. Put the effort, be in the right direction, be positive, be energetic, and see massive good results in front of you, inshallah, in September 26 attempt. All right then. So these have been some position holders of performance management paper. You can see the list coming here, and this is the list of students who did manage to score well. They became place winners in their part of the world in PM paper. These are the recent positions that I've just shared in front of you for this paper specifically. All right then. So some house rules I want to convey you people. This is my WhatsApp number. I'm the principal here at Wi-Fi as well. This is my tutor specific number. Make sure you add this number in your system. You save it because for any help guidance, you can contact me at this principal number. And other than that, for whatever updates and for example, and the updates that I'll be giving you throughout the session, not this session, for all the other exams, this is the number through which you can stay connected. whatever key things that I'll be discussing, sharing with you people, all will be communicated through this number. Number two, for the admissions, you can contact our admission department for any subject related query, and they'll be happy to give you the details about it. Plus, I would want all of you right now who are in the session, if you're not part of our general PM WhatsApp groups, these are the global community, global PM groups. You should be part of it. If you are not, join the latest PM group, because whatever updates that are relevant for this attempt, I will be sharing there. The webinar material, the content, the question, the solution, the answers, the slides, and all other important documents I'll be sharing in that group. So please make sure that you are part of the PM latest group. I will ask my admin team to share the PM group link in the chat box, and they will just share the group link in the chat box. Once it is shared, make sure you all join the group. Okay. So admin, please, can you share the PM Global WhatsApp group in the chat box, please, so that those who are not part of it, they can join. So you can see the global group is available now. Just click and join. Plus, there is a free resource link as well for the Google Drive, where you can grab some free resources as well. Now, those students who will watch this video in form of recording, because there are thousands of students who will watch later on. So for them, how to get into the group? It's very simple. They can either contact me at this number, or they can contact the admission department at this number. Admission department will be happy to provide you the global WhatsApp groups. The basic house rule that I want to communicate with you people is how to connect with me during the webinar is through the chat box. This chat box is available in front of you people, for whatever query, whatever question, you can contact in the chat box. You can message in the chat box, but make sure that you do not ask questions while I'm explaining anything, because I cannot stop there. It will be a sort of interruption. So I would request you, once I am done with the topic, you can ask the question. I will see, I will reply you back. Plus, once I'll give you the opportunity to ask, then also you can ask. But make sure, let's make this a very interactive session. Let's make this a two-way session. All right, done. Now, the passing ratio of last 10 attempts, just to show you, just to give you the idea that what is the passing ratio of the last 10 attempts. So if you look here, the last 10 attempt passing ratio is in front of you, and you can see uh, June 26 to be the recent one, and you can see it's 41 in June 26, whereas March 26 result was much better, 45. It went down to 41. This is the global passing ratio. So I think March 26 was extraordinary, and generally it does remains between 40 and 45. So I think it came back to its original situation, 41. But yes, the best part was that my students who gave the exam in June 26, they got really good results. I was really happy to see very massive improvement in the result as far as WIFI is concerned. Our passing ratio easily defeated the June 26 global passing ratio. Our passing ratio was easily 60% plus in the June 26 attempt. You can see the students' results as well in front of your screens. These are few student pass results. If admin can share the entire result sheet, so it will give you guys a good idea. So my friends, the point is, if they can do it, why you can't do it? If they can bring these results, yes, you can. So we want students to bring results in huge number. Like you can see here, list 1 is appearing in front of you. The list 1 is appearing in front of you, and list 2 just appeared in front of you. Like this, you will see list 3, list 4, list 5, and these definitely show a big success rate. So as I mentioned, the Wi-Fi passing ratio seriously surpassed the global 41%. So what I want is, let's continue with the momentum. Let's ensure that you guys are part of the list that is appearing in front of you in the upcoming attempt of September 26, inshallah. So guys, are you motivated and ready to pass in September 26? Say yes or no. All right, that's great. Energy is important, motivation is important. Even if you didn't manage to pass this paper since last 3 attempts, 4 attempts, 5 attempts, just keep this in your mind that this is the fresh exam. You need to learn from your mistakes. Whatever I'll try to convey, whatever techniques I'll try to tell you people, whatever new things I'll come up with, you just try to adopt it, and you will see, inshallah, really, 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 really good results in your next upcoming attempt. So we just showed you a glimpse of students who passed. These were a few students results that we just shared. These were in big numbers. I want you guys to move in the right direction and make sure that you be part of this list in the upcoming attempt, inshallah. All right, guys. So let's move on to the major reason for failures, why people fail. Just a quick basic idea I want to give you people, the quick reasons for failure. Yes, I will be working on these reasons. Just keep this in your mind. Number one, students are not understanding the question requirements. Verb and object is what they are struggling with. Yes, CRQ is one area where students struggle. In every attempt, when I just look at the my exam performance report of students, I do realize, understand that yes, students are struggling in CRQs. If they perform well in one question, they are not performing in the other one. Okay, so verb objects you should know in CRQs. I'll be putting some effort into this as well in the upcoming session today and tomorrow. Number two, the answers of CRQ, obviously when you don't understand the requirement well, so your answer gets into some other direction. Okay, then time management is an issue. Yes, you need to work on it. Still, a lot of days left. If you leave something in the examination, your chance of passing automatically goes down. Students are not covering the whole syllabus, no selective study. You guys do force us a lot that in last month, please share some important topics, questions. We have to do it because we have to be in the market, to be honest, but you cannot leave things. Practice not doing in the right way also results in failure. You still have a lot of days left. Whatever techniques you will learn with me in the next 2 days, you make sure that you solve questions more and more. This is where I see a lot of problem handling mixed questions. Student need to be prepared that in PM at PM level you might face questions in which there might be multiple topics tested. Can just not focus on one topic. If you see a question, a scenario having two topics, three topics, maybe two topics maximum, so you need to understand the information that pertains to that topic so that you can do the shift in your mind before attempting the question. Failing to use brought forward knowledge is one another factor where we sometimes do not consider MA to be of any relevance. No, there are areas that are coming from MA that you need to have in your mind. My exam performance report, those who did not pass, for them this is the biggest asset. Your my exam and performance report is your biggest asset. Are you with me? So please, those of you who did appeared in the last attempt or attempts and you're not able to pass, go open MEP, look at MEP and make sure you understand what MEP is telling you about your weaknesses, your weakness in area of application, knowledge, narrative, calculation, so that you overcome those and succeed in the upcoming attempt. Yes, students who fail to grab easy numbers, they struggle passing the exam. Easy numbers are there available in the paper. You need to put effort. In fact, not much effort, to be very honest. You just need to realize it and just try to grab the easy numbers, cash the easy numbers. These are like buy one, get one deals for you. Just grab it. These are free marks available so that they increase your chance of passing. Performance measurement question, especially performance measurement CRQ, that almost in every attempt you see one question coming for CRQ, is where students are struggling, the students are not performing really good. So please, performance measurement includes financial, non-financial performance, includes transfer pricing, includes divisional performance, is what you need to focus on. And this time there has been slight addition to PM course as well, where they have added transfer pricing, new areas into this area. Certain topics that were part of APM, now those topics have been shifted to PM. So there have been certain slight changes in the syllabus, and transfer pricing, new area has been added by the name of international transfer pricing. So make sure that you do understand that as well. And let me do something for you. Let me discuss that maybe tomorrow with you people. Okay. Overcomplicating simple things, lack of confidence. When we are not confident, we make simple things super difficult. Confidence is important. You need to be confident. You need to realize, understand that, see, 100% exam is not difficult. 100% exam is not easy. Okay. So 100% exam is not difficult. 100% exam is not easy. It's you who have to find out the easy marks. 60, maybe 30, maybe 40 marks will be easier ones. Target those, because your first objective is to grab 50 marks. Your first objective is to pass the exam. Yes, there will be difficult things. Yes, you will do mistakes. Yes, you will lose marks. You are aware of you have the liberty to lose the marks, and up to 50 marks you can lose in the exam. Okay. So yeah, guys, yes, I hope this is clear to all of you. And remember, the paper is easy. You need to be confident. Target 50 marks first. All right. Just keep these things in your mind. As we move on, we will do certain rehearsals as well. The paper structure section wise almost remains the same. This time year around, or this time, the examiner did brought certain small changes to two papers only. One was PM and one is APM. Both the papers I teach. So you can see a small slight inclusion of one area in transfer pricing that I see. Let me try my best to cover that in the tomorrow session. Other than that, things remain same. It's section A 30 marks, section B 30 marks, section C 30 marks. You know everything in a very basic detailed way. Your areas are also the same areas. You know that your CRQ question can come from any area, but you can definitely say that this is the one high priority area as far as the CRQ question is concerned. Whereas advanced costing technique, one question can come from this area as well for section B, because this is not tested in section C. Okay. Other than that, you can expect decision making, budgeting, control to be part of section B, C. So it's important to prepare yourself accordingly. calculations are not enough to pass the paper. A good grip over theory is also very, very important. So you need to strike a balance. Okay. From time management perspective, 3 hours. So a basic guideline is 1.8 minutes you have per one mark. Okay. But yes, we'll be discussing a lot about time management as we move on. So we need to ensure that we complete section A questions within 54 allotted minutes. We compare section B as well within 54 allotted minutes, whereas we can complete section C in 72 minutes. All right, done. All these minutes are as per the criteria of 1.8 minutes per mark. The scope of the webinar is 25% knowledge on conceptual base, with 75% will be practice based, with more use of CBE platform, drafting skills, and section A, B, C will be the focus. Okay. Webinar day wise plan. Day one is today. We'll be covering some important areas. We'll be targeting the latest exam questions, the questions that have been tested in March and June 2026 attempts. We'll be doing March, June 26 attempt questions, section C, if time permits, section B and section A. So latest exam questions is what we'll be targeting in these 2 days, day 1 and day 2, with revision of important areas. My revision batch is starting from 5th of August. So after these 2 days of webinar, that is 3rd and 4th, people can join my revision camp, which is a paid batch. It will give you a good opportunity to cover all the important areas of PM exam for September 26. So this batch will include pre-recorded content of exam areas and past questions. So important areas like top 25 to 30 areas will be part of this revision camp, and also their related questions will be there for your practice purpose. This will not just be limited to the content and practice, it will also include 2 mocks with their debriefs as well. In this, 1 mock will be marked and will give you the feedback. Then there will be a grand revision part of this revision camp, which previously a few years back used to be a free session, and it used to be part of the webinars. But now this is part of the revision camp, where we revise the entire PM in 2 to 3 hours on top of the recorded content that is available to you for top 20, maybe 25 to 30 areas that are part of the revision camp. So any student who is self-study, who is not part of my regular batch, who is not part of my reset batch, can join this revision camp, because it will allow you some good opportunity to pass, focusing on important areas only. Those who didn't pass the exam and their score were like between 45 to 49, this is the batch for them to focus on important areas. Yes, rest assured, those students who are already part of my PM and regular and reset batch, for them this is not important. They need to ignore it, because they already have everything available to them as part of their reset and regular portals. All right. So interested students can contact the admission department. Here is the number given to you at the bottom here, or you can visit the website directly. Website will save your time. You go to the website www.wifi.com and just go there and just look at the details provided to you in the revision camp. Take benefit from it. Understand things are very simple. You can simply go to the website, just select the revision camp, select the paper, make the payment. We're offering this at a massive discount of $45 USD. So you can join this and take the maximum benefit, be part of the course. Or if you are struggling for the enrollment side, just contact the admission department at the number given below. Right? Great. So now this is the revision camp. A quick plan of action that I want to share with you people as well. So those students who will be joining my revision camp, and regular can definitely follow the same plan. From 5th August to 21st August, the content of important areas, top 25 to 30 areas content will be given to you, along with their past paper questions and solutions, along with my notes, documents, detailed notes, summary notes, theory drafting documents. All these $1,000,000 documents will be given to you that can help you to pass, including $1,000,000 cheat sheets as well. Now, these sheets are very important, okay? Cheat sheets. So the webinars obviously are part of this plan. 3rd and 4th August, we are having a live webinar. Then you have to watch the previous June 26 webinars available on Wifi's YouTube channel, and the dates are 5 and 6th of August. Then there will be an extensive grand revision live 17th August, final mock live 22nd August, detailed mock debrief 24th of August. The result will be announced. The result will be shared with you people on 27th of August, and then 28th we will be having our complimentary mock, and 29 we will be giving you the debrief recorded form of that mock. Okay. So yes, this is what the plan is. The revision camp students, I need to confirm this again, that in revision camp, top 25 to 30 areas recorded content will be available in the revision camp. Those students who still want to grab complete course, I don't know whether they can manage it given in the given time, they can join the reset batch. Otherwise, revision is designed for the students who have less time, whose marks are very close to the passing area, who just need revision of the important areas. This is the batch waiting for you. You can contact the admissions at the below number, or I mentioned earlier, just go to wifi.com and just select the course and get into the batch A SAP starting from 5th of August. I hope this is clear to all of you. It's now time to move towards the smart paper solving techniques to pass the paper. Remember, there are easy marks available. Please do not slip away from easy numbers. Where are easy numbers? How to find it? I will guide you throughout the remaining days in my webinars, in my mock debriefs that I'll conduct, in my grand revisions. I will keep on highlighting the easy areas so that you grab it and ensure you pass. Then CRQs, examinable verb video is available. The link is given to you. I'll be sharing this document in the free groups as well. You can go to this video, watch the explanation of different verbs, like what is the difference between evaluate, state, analyze, discuss, explain. You should know the exact differences of these verbs. Number two, you need to watch a very important video by the name of Smart Paper Solving Technique. This video will highlight where the easy numbers are. This video will highlight how to grab easy numbers, how to grab minimum marks in order to pass the exam. So do watch this video as well. Read the Marcus Mind video will help you in CRQs. It will give you the clarity how the marker thinks while checking the paper, CRQs, and how they will give you the marks. So just watch this video. I've done a good interpretation of that. Now, this is a very important thing for you people, my exam performance report. Understand why you failed. This is a video I've recorded myself where I'm making people aware how to read your own report so that you can find your weaker areas, so that you can find the areas where you lack and then focus on those areas. It's a simple, clear message to all of you. Those who did not pass, if you are part of my course, regular, reset, or revision, go to my exam performance report, figure it out where are your weaker areas, and then first focus should be on those areas. First cover those areas. First ensure you are good at in those areas so that you cover your weaknesses first and then you can come towards your strength. This is how you can use the portal as well. Yes, still lot of days left, so I will suggest no question spotting. Study Hub is important. in terms of two things. Number one, you need to read the important chapters. Now, this is only applicable for self-study students, just because, just because Study Hub is important for the students who are doing self-study. Otherwise, those who are part of my batch, they can follow the notes that are available. So topics, everybody should make sure they read minimum either through my notes if you're part of my batch, or Study Hub if you are a self-study student. And those topics include transfer pricing, just due to a small change because of international transfer pricing being part of it. Number two, area relating to planning and operational variance, area relating to uh, divisional performance, theory is tested here. Area relating to advanced variances, theory comes from here. Budget system and types of budget, theory also comes from this area. uh, these are the topics, and yes, yeah, this is a very important topic, management information system and data analytics, because you can expect certain OTs to come from this area. Okay, so I hope this is clear. These are the basic minimum for self-study students. My batch students, you can cover this from the notes as well. One last important thing I need to tell you guys, all my regular students, reset or self-study, that you should make sure that section A OT practice you should do from Study Hub. Okay, section A OT practice you should do from Study Hub, so that you increase your chances of passing, because we have seen that Study Hub questions somehow do replicate in the examination. All right, done. Today's topics include variances, which include mix and yield, and one area where people struggle slightly every time is the area of pricing. I think let's begin with pricing. Are you guys ready, everyone? Say yes or no. Okay, perfect. Motivated, energetic, everyone. Want to do something this time, right? Ready to pass? Say yes, we are. We are ready to pass. Inshallah, we'll put our maximum effort and we'll pass in this attempt. Yeah, my screen should be filled with emojis, hearts, thumbs ups. Great. Wow. This looks good. This is something more motivating, and yeah, perfect. Nice, lovely. Thank you very much. So as I mentioned, that we'll be targeting questions of latest as exam attempt of March and June 26. June 26. Okay. So make sure that you are with me. And before that, we'll be just revising certain topics. So pricing is one area that we will revise first here. Few minutes I'll spend on pricing revision, and then we will be moving towards the question. Okay. Now, the pricing approaches, it is very important for you to understand that for any company, setting the right price is very important. Okay, setting the right price is very important. So there are two views. One is the accountant view, one is the economist view. Okay, so let's further elaborate in this area. Accountant is definitely concerned about the cost side, right? Cost. For accountant, cost matters. For accountant, cost coverage is important. All right. So whenever you say, in fact, you are an accountant, you know this is part of your system. Whenever you say, I want to set a price of a new product, accountant, can you help me? So Mr. Accountant will come up and say, hello, my objective is to focus on cost. I want you to cover the cost side for sure. So what options do we have? Number one, full cost plus pricing. Now everybody knows about this. Through this approach, how can I set the selling price? Very simple. Total production cost, total non-production cost, because full cost means each and every cost is what I'll consider in my price setting. Okay. So my standard production, my standard non-production cost budgeted. In this, I will add X percentage markup, maybe 10%, 20%, depending on the fair pricing policy or the market conditions or the market norms. So in the cost, I will add markup, which is my profit. I'll divide with the number of units to come up with a selling price per unit using full cost plus pricing. So this pricing is good as it ensures you cover the entire cost of the business. Okay. Option 2, they can even use marginal cost plus pricing option. Very simple. Accountants are very much convinced that marginal is variable. Accountants are convinced, okay? Marginal is variable, okay? So marginal cost plus pricing means variable cost plus pricing. In this, you cover variable production cost. You cover variable non-production cost. Non-production cost, okay? And you add markup into this. So when I say markup, again, this markup is added over the variable cost, right? So you add markup and there is no fixed cost element into it. This is known as marginal cost plus pricing. And obviously, if I'm saying that we are adding on top of variable cost, so what markup this is called as? Can you guys come up with quickly? If I'm adding some profit element into variable cost, so technically, what term should I use for this markup? Anyone? Nobody is responding. What can I say this markup to be? So this markup can be classified as contribution. Yes, actually it's the contribution markup that you are adding here. Done? Perfect. Third way of coming up at the price of a product is ROI pricing style, return on investment pricing style. So in this you cover the budgeted full cost, right? The entire cost. In this you add ROI percentage into capital employed. For example, your capital is 100,000, okay? And you just target that I want to earn 10% on my investment. Whatever investment I've done, I have to earn 10% on that. So it's like 10,000 is what you have to earn. This is sort of your target return, target profit for you. So whatever ROI you have in your mind as a target, you multiply that with the capital that you have invested in the fund in the company. So ROI into capital employed gives you the target profit. You add that into the full cost, and then once you add these two together, you get the selling price. So you divide with the sales units to get the selling price here. Okay. So I hope this is clear. Budgeted full cost plus target profit calculation is done through ROI. So the ROI, return on investment percentage, into the capital the business has invested, whatever percentage you get from it, you add into the cost, divide by sales units, you get the selling price. Correct, everyone? So this is all accountant's perspective currently. The cost person, you guys, short-term thinkers, Focus on cost only. Okay. So I hope this is ROI pricing method is clear. Very simple. Let's suppose the budgeted full cost is 50,000. 10,000 is you'll add as your profit, that makes 60,000, and your sales units are, for example, 10,000. So 60,000 divided by 10,000 gives you a selling price of 6. Now this 6 selling price is a 1 in which you have covered your target return on investment plus the cost side. Got it? Perfect. Done. Then opportunity cost plus pricing. So you are very much aware of this as well, because you know a very popular topic, relevant cost. So we work out relevant cost for one-off projects, one-off orders. Now relevant cost is mainly a one that is based on two things. You know, opportunity cost. Whatever is your opportunity cost, you add into your relevant cost. We have seen this as well before. Plus incremental cost. Whatever is your incremental cost, you make part of relevant cost. So relevant cost basically provides you the minimum amount. It provides you the minimum amount. Okay. Now this minimum amount is a one which ensures you do not incur any loss, because you have covered all sorts of incremental cost and opportunity cost. Okay. At the same time, this minimum amount will not give you any sort of markup as well. Any sort of profit is also, it will not cover. So this is a figure of no loss, no profit. Now, in this minimum amount, when you add markup, it is now you are getting the profit. So the figure that you worked out using relevant cost was an amount known as no profit, no loss. Okay. But in that, if they ask you, yeah, this is a break-even price, this minimum amount. But in that, if they ask you, come on, add 10% into it as a markup, it is then you start earning profit. It is then you start earning profit. Are you with me? So relevant cost, opportunity cost plus incremental cost. This is the minimum amount, the break-even amount. In that, if they ask you to add some profit element, then you add markup to come to the price. This is known as opportunity cost plus pricing. Okay, halas, done. Then comes life cycle cost plus pricing. Now, what is this? According to life cycle cost plus pricing, whatever price, whatever revenue that you are thinking for a product, or the price of that product, you have to ensure it should not cover just 1 year cost or the second year cost, or it should not cover any period cost. It should cover entire life cycle cost. Entire life cycle cost. This means all sort of variable, fixed costs, research and development costs, end of life cost, all the expenses incurred throughout the product life cycle should be covered. As I mentioned, all sort of one-off cost. We know the principles of life cycle costing. All sorts of recurring cost. Okay. Plus the end of life cost. You know what is end of life cost? Yes. Sort of decommissioning cost, cleanup cost, everything that you will incur because of the product should be part of the estimation of the cost. So life cycle cost plus pricing means your revenue should cover the entire product life cycle cost. From inception, starting, development till discontinuation, entire life cost. So this time the accountant is focusing on entire life cost here when it comes to life cycle cost plus pricing. So in this cost, you have to add whatever your return element is, and this is where the price will come. This is where your revenue should cover the cost easily. Entire cost I'm talking about. Okay, so this is life cycle cost plus pricing. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now, this was all related to the accountant's view. The cost perspective is important for them. Then comes economist, and comes the economist view. Economists are more concerned about demand and supply. Demand and supply. They are concerned with demand and supply. That is why they are more inclined towards demand or price function. Okay. Now, it's a very simple thing. Everybody has a very good idea. If not, I'll just give a quick recap. This is the demand curve. This is the demand curve, or I can say the demand function is represented by this line. Okay, this is represented by this line. And the rule is simple. And that is, once your price go down from P0 to P1, so your demand goes from D0 to D1. So any decrease in the price increases the demand, or vice versa. Any increase in the price drops the demand. Economist is concerned about price and demand function, demand and supply. Okay, are you with me? Come on, say yes or no. Yes. Okay. Now, according to economists, how can we set the optimum price? How can we set the optimum price? Okay. So for this optimum pricing, economist will consider two options. First, algebraic method, which is a good option to set optimum price. Algebraic method believes in a concept when MC is equals to MR. We know the steps of there are steps to follow, and we work out the profit maximizing price. But for that, MC should be equals to MR. Now the question is, what is MC? What is MR? So in its true sense, marginal cost is the increase in total cost from producing and selling one additional unit of product or service. So in true sense, marginal cost is focusing on the cost that increases, incremental, additional, because of producing and selling one more unit. Now for example, I've already produced 100 units. Now I want to know if I will make and sell unit number 101. 101th unit. So this 101 unit, 1th unit, how much will be the incremental additional cost to produce this 101 unit? Incremental, a cost that will arise because of this unit, a cost that will increase because of this unit is marginal cost. Yes, accountants do consider that MC, marginal cost, is equal to variable cost. Okay, that's fine. We can assume it. But in true sense, marginal cost is the cost of producing one additional unit and sell that unit. Okay? Are you with me? Yes. Let me tell you one more thing. You might have heard, you must have heard, I don't know, that as you keep on increasing the number of units, your cost starts to go down. Okay? Cost starts to go down. In economies of scale, what we say, as you increase the number of units, your cost per unit starts to go down. Which means your marginal cost, any additional unit you are making, your marginal cost maybe is going down because of discount you get it, bulk discounts, things like that. Okay? So marginal cost decreases. But when there is diseconomies of scale, a point where the output increase starts to increase the cost. Diseconomies of scale. That is a point where your one unit additional that you are making will have a marginal cost which is increasing now. It's not coming down, it is going up. Diseconomies of scale, where you stop getting the benefit of increasing the production. Okay? So marginal cost, one additional unit cost, you need to note it down. Is it coming up or is it going down? Okay? And it may sometimes remain same as well. It is not compulsory. Okay? What is marginal revenue? One additional unit that you will sell. On one additional unit, the increase in total revenue is marginal revenue or the incremental revenue if you sell one additional unit. Okay? My friends, you know the concept of law of demand. As I said, you drop the price from 100 to 90 with a mindset that your units sales will increase from 1000 to 1300. Okay? So you can see price reduction helping demand to go up. Law of demand, price reduction helping demand to go up. So in this, you have to see what is the marginal revenue you are getting. Any additional unit that you are selling, even you drop the price, any additional unit that you are selling, what is the total increase in the revenue that you are enjoying? So marginal revenue is the revenue of one additional unit that you are selling and you are earning that. So this marginal revenue also needs to be considered whether every additional unit that you are selling is your marginal revenue increasing or your marginal revenue decreasing. So remember, I will definitely, you will understand this through the questions as well. Marginal revenue, marginal costs are the additional cost and revenue for making one additional unit. According to algebraic method, there are steps involved. You know the steps. If both are same at a point where marginal revenue, one additional unit revenue of 10, for example, is equals to one additional unit cost, marginal cost 10, that is where the profit maximizing selling price will appear. Okay, that's the algebraic approach. Now, listen very carefully. This straight line in this law of demand curve, this straight line assumes a linear relationship between price and demand. Assumes a linear relationship between price and demand. Linear relationship. Okay. And your algebraic method to calculate optimum selling price is also based on this demand curve, and this method also assumes linear relationship between price and demand. Linear. This line is also a linear line, straight line. Okay. If one goes down, the other is increasing in the same proportion. It assumes linear relationship. Okay. But if in actual price and demand are not linear, okay, if there is a case where there is not linear relationship between price and demand, then we cannot use algebraic method to calculate optimum selling price. Then we cannot use MC is equal to MR method to calculate optimal selling price. In that case, we have to use tabular approach. And in tabular approach, we will see that MC and MR will not be equal. Will not be equal, because that's not my intention to make it equal. We'll generally see that these two will not be equal. So when there is a missing linear relationship between demand and price, we have to use tabular method to come up to optimum price. Tabular method will be used. And in tabular method, what exactly we do? In tabular approach, we calculate total revenue at different unit options. We calculate total cost at different unit options. We calculate marginal revenue at different unit options. We calculate marginal cost at different unit options. So at different unit options, we calculate these things. Okay. And through a table, because we make a table, we'll work out these in form of a table at different unit options. Then we decide what is the optimum price. And the decision is simply where the profit is maximum. Any option of units where profit is the most. So at that point, we understand this is the optimum price, where profit is highest. Okay? Where profit is highest. Agreed, everyone? Say yes or no. And that you will see through a question, you will realize, okay, this is the profit maximizing point, or I would say the price, and at this profit maximizing price, we will see the total revenue, the total cost difference will be highest, like profit will be highest in that case. And also, whatever will be the profit maximizing price or the units, why that you find out through tabular approach, you will see that in that particular case, your marginal revenue will be more than marginal cost. Whatever the price you found out, whatever the units you found out to be the profit maximizing one, you will see in that case, MR will be more than MC, in tabular approach, okay? In tabular approach. So when you realize, okay, a point where MR is more than MC and that is where the profit is maximum, you will opt for it. We will definitely understand this as we move on towards the question. So just for now, keep these things in your mind. TR, T cost, TC, MR, MC. In a table form, we'll work out to see where is the optimum units and the price. We'll see the profit will be highest, and we will see that MR in that case would be more than MC for sure. Okay? All right, done. Clear, everyone? So I hope this is clear. Now, the pricing strategies. Businesses do have pricing strategies when they are aiming to launch a product. So let's have a quick discussion. Penetration. Setting, come on guys, low or high? Setting low prices at the initial price. This is very useful when the demand is considered to be elastic demand, where demand will react to a small change in price. Then comes, I'll just write here, skimming strategy. A strategy in which you set high prices for the product. Very useful when the demand is inelastic, which means, what is inelastic? Which means a price change will not affect the demand. High prices. Complement product pricing. Complement product pricing. A pricing in which two products are connected to each other. Okay? Two products are connected, like printer and cartridge. So one product we sell at a lower price and the other we sell at a higher price. Now people will buy printers considering the price is low. Come on, buy, price is low. They'll buy printers. But once they have bought a printer, they are locked into the cartridge's requirement. So the cartridge price is more. So making one cheaper, one dependent product cheaper and other dependent product expensive, known as complement product pricing. Okay? Product line pricing. What is that? Very simple. Product line pricing. There are different examples of product line pricing. Like for example, a bundle product. Bundle product. Now what is that? You go to a restaurant, if you order burgers separately, that's going to cost you $10. But if you buy a deal, like you bought separate burger $10, separate fries $3, separate cold drink $2, that makes $15 separately if you buy these things. But if you buy a bundle, we do ask, right? Whenever we go to a restaurant, what we ask, especially in burger chains, do we have a deal? Feeling hungry, man. Do we have a deal? So that deal will cost you $13. That deal gonna cost you $12. This is also one way of explaining product line pricing, where it's a bundled product and you offer discount so that you are able to sell all the three together. Product line pricing. Okay. Followed by this is volume based pricing. Simple. As you go on to increase your level of purchases, you start getting the discount. At 100,000 units, 2%, at 200,000 units, 3%, at 400,000 units, 5%. Volume based discounting, the more you purchase in bulk, the more you get discount. Followed by price discrimination strategy. Same product, different markets, you're charging different price. And it is important that market is segmentable. Like in UAE and in Pakistan, if you are selling a same product and if you can sell the same product at different prices, this is price discrimination. One example of price discrimination. But for this to happen, remember, there should be no opportunity of earning from one place to other. Like people buying cheaper product from Pakistan should not be able to sell in UAE. The market should be segmentable. Nobody should earn unfair. Nobody should get unfair advantage. The market should be segmentable. Okay. So this is one example of market discrimination. Okay. Now, other pricing strategy includes loss leaders. Now, what are loss leaders? Very common strategy of a supermarket. A supermarket, does a supermarket have every product that is giving them the profit? No. So sometimes supermarket does what? They incur loss on certain products. They sell certain products at a loss. They reduce the price, they sell that at a loss. Okay. In order to attract people coming into the store. So they know when people will come to buy this product, which is a loss for us because of the reduced price. But at the same time, once they enter into the shop and then see what we'll do, we have very dangerous salesmen. So even if they go with a loss-making product, they buy it, but we'll sell them 10 more other products, 2 more other products, 3 more other profit products. So overall we'll be in profit. So they sell certain products at a loss. Yes, it's not something false marketing that they're doing. Yes, we are incurring a loss. But the hack is, once you come here, we'll sell you other products that are profitable and overall we'll be in profit. This is known as loss leaders. Okay. Then comes another pricing strategy by the name of going rate pricing. Simple, yaar. Market price. Going rate pricing, market prevailing price. Whatever is the market price, you charge that price. You cannot go beyond that, because if it is a homogeneous product, okay, if it is a standard product, and if you are selling even $1 more than your competitor, people will say, come on, you are overcharging. So in competitive markets, you are charging market prevailing price. Like diesel price. So it's a homogeneous product, yeah. Diesel, everybody is selling at a same price. Now just imagine you are charging a bit more for diesel. People will say, are you foolish? Come on, that's not the right price. So when you are charging market prevailing price known as going rate pricing, alas. So to cut short everything, to summarize everything, company opting for different pricing strategy need to consider product life cycle. They can decide different pricing strategies throughout the product life cycle. Maybe if a product is new, you need to look at the conditions. So they will charge, it's a new product, they may charge a lower price at the introduction phase depending penetration is suiting them. Maybe at growth stage they can change their pricing approach. Or I can say at introduction they may charge skimming, for example, when there are no competitors in the market. When they are the only king in the market, they can charge more. When competition starts to increase, they can move towards penetration pricing, for example. Okay, they can shift to penetration pricing. At decline stage, they can again come towards loss leaders, for example, if there are certain products that have a decline stage. So basically, throughout the product life cycle, different stages, company can opt different pricing strategies. Skimming, penetration, product line, volume based. You can offer discounts on bulk purchases to the people who are buying from you, like maybe in maturity phase. So different strategies one can use throughout the product life cycle depending on the market, depending on the product, depending on the competition. Yes. So the product life cycle is what you guys know, starting from introduction till decline. I know there is R&D as well, but it's the pricing that I'm talking about. So it's the charging that I'm talking about. From introduction till decline, you can opt for different pricing in order to ensure maximum returns over the product life cycle. And I hope this is clear to all of you. So this is the end of a quick recap. In fact, a detailed recap. All right, guys, it's time for the first question. First question of CRQ. Some tips before I start. Find verbs and objects, look for extra requirements. The word and is generally a sign of extra requirement in one question. So verb, evaluate, discuss, explain, calculate, these are the verbs. Now these verbs are used for certain objects like advantages of rolling budgets, okay, like I can say problems of incremental budgets. Objects basically indicate the subject matter on which you have to apply the verb. When somebody said discuss what? Problems of a rolling budget. This is the object. Explain what? Advantages is the object of, for example, flex budget. Okay. So object and verb you need to identify by breaking the requirement, and there might be more than one requirement, and word and will give you the clarity that yes, there are more requirements to handle. Consider the marks available, because if there are additional requirements, so and means to get complete marks, you need to ensure you answer both the objects. Draft theory in multiple paragraphs, use headings if possible, if it's a theoretical based CRQ question. Use spreadsheet to your advantage, because spreadsheet can save your massive time. Available time to handle one CRQ is 36 minutes, please. Time-based practice, you need to make sure you do it. It's a 20-mark question, 1.8 minutes is the basic standard, 36 minutes. You try to solve within 36 minutes. The best strategy for it, if there are two CRQs in the paper, start with the CRQ in which you are very good at. You can skim the requirements. You will get to know that I'm very good in this CRQ because requirements is of my favorite topic. Start with that CRQ. Automatically, you're able to complete that before 36 minutes, and you can spend more time on the difficult CRQ. This is what I recommended here. Easy. Remember, you need 20 marks out of 40 CRQ marks. So start with your strength CRQ. It will help you to answer that in less time, give you more marks. If you're able to score maybe 11, 12 marks in the first CRQ, from the other you just need 8 more to come to the minimum break even of 20 marks out of 40. Come on, it's easy, yaar. It's easy, doable, manageable. I am giving you the permission to lose marks, but max still 15 or 18, not even 20. Okay? Let's keep the tips in mind and let's start with the first question for today. All right, it's a March, June 26 attempt question. And as always, the students' feedback about questions relating to pricing is always not very good. They are like, oh, what was tested, man? We cannot tell you. Nothing was tested. This was simple. Okay, so let's skim the requirements, everyone. Yes or no? Whenever you are solving a CRQ, please ensure that you skim the requirements and if possible, highlight verbs and objects as well. Okay? So let's do it for now. Prepare a table, okay? Table showing total revenue, marginal revenue, total cost, marginal cost, and total profit at the prices provided in market research companies estimate for 5 marks. Okay. So prepare a table. Prepare is the examinable verb. What to prepare? A table showing all these things. It's a clear sign of tabular approach. Naughty, huh? Using your table in a identify both profit maximizing price and output level. Simple. Then comes the word and it's a suspense movie going on. Explain is the verb. Another requirement. Explain. What? Significance of MC and MR. So examiner wants you to explain the significance as well, because examiner wants to test whether you know actually what MC indicates, what MR indicates. What is the benefit of these? Are you with me, everyone? Say yes or no. Great. Okay. Very nice. Done. Because we are skimming the requirements first, so I'll skim another one. Oh. Discuss is the verb. What to discuss, my friend? Whether B company could use each of the following pricing strategies. Now, whether B company could use, this is the object. Here the key word in the object is whether. It's not rainy and sunny weather. It's whether. It's a question. Can B company use each of the pricing strategies when pricing its new engine? 4 marks, 4 marks, 4 marks, 12 marks. complementary, skimming, price discrimination. You have to look at the condition, you have to understand the situation, and then mention you can use it or you cannot use it. Maybe they can use one and not two. Maybe they can use two and not one. Maybe they can use all the three. Maybe they cannot use all the three. Read the scenario. So verb discuss. What to discuss? Whether company could use either price strategy or not. I'll go back and read the scenario. B company designs and builds engines which it sells to aeroplane construction companies around the world. So what are they making actually, my friends? It is important for you to highlight it. They are producing engines. Once B has sold an engine, it always goes on to win lucrative contracts for the supply of spare parts. Very, very intelligent. Spare parts, engine maintenance, repairs for the economic life of the engine. Very smart, huh? You know, if I'm selling the engine, people will come back to me for spare part engine maintenance and repairs. So I'm locking them into other sales revenue. Price elasticity of demand varies considerably between countries, means that according to their economic conditions, some country do react more to a change in price and some country do react less to a change in price. B has recently developed a new engine which has a small oh which has a which has a much smaller carbon footprint than many of its competitors. Unique, unique, unique. Huh? This low carbon footprint is a result of new engine exhaust system designed and patented by B company's engineers. These patent rights will prevent its competitors. Okay, it's a patented product. Will prevent its competitor using the similar exhaust system for the next 5 years. Very nice. Very clever. Smart people, okay? Ah. People might be thinking here, what is going on? Pricing. We went to the requirement first. They were asking me about complementary. They were asking about skimming. So things should come into your mind. Patent, I'm the king. The board of directors is discussing the price to charge for the new engine. Sales in the first year and after the product launch are expected to be low, okay, but should grow rapidly in later years as the aviation industry comes under increasing pressure to reduce carbon emission. A market research company, sales in the first year is low and will grow rapidly in later years. Okay. A market research company has provided the following estimates of the quantity of engine. Okay. A market research company has provided following estimates of the quantity of engines sold at different market prices in the first year after launch. So we can see the research work. If I set a price, it's a price of engine, okay? If I set a price of 21 million, I will sell 0 engine. But if I set a price of 20 million, I'll set 1. I set a price of 3 million, I'll sell 7. So you can see, as the prices are going down, law of demand is working here. As the price is going down, the demand is increasing. Come on, my friends. The logics are working. This is strange, huh? When my price is 0, 8 engines is what I'll be able to sell at a 0 price. The finance director argues that engine should be priced using marginal cost and marginal revenue approach in order to maximize profits in the first year. Okay. She estimates that fixed operating cost in the first year will be 500,000. That's the fixed cost. Very nice. Variable operating cost is 5 million per engine. Okay, very nice. No inventory of completed engine is carried. Khalas. The marketing director argues that market research estimates are unreliable, and rather than focusing entirely on the price to be charged in the first year, the board should be considering long-term pricing strategy for the new engine. Okay. He believes that as a result of B, technological lead, yes, of 5 years, patented product, demand for the new engine will be inelastic. I love this scenario, man. Particularly in countries with stringent environmental regulations, you'll be leading the market. So a lot of good things are available. Exciting question. First, I would love to jump towards the first requirement for 5 marks, and let's see what can we do to grab these 5 marks, because I just want to prepare a table. The guidelines are given to me. What is available here? It's the engines, it's the prices given to me first, then the units that I'll be able to sell. They've asked me to work out total revenue. Let's total revenue. What else? Marginal revenue. Very nice, very happy. Total cost, marginal cost, right, everyone? Are you with me? And what else? Ooh, man. Profit. Total profit. Halas. Done. So price column, I can make it a bit smaller. Same for units. So that somehow I try my best to show these things, maybe. Okay. Right. So prices, very simple. Price table is available: 21, 20, 19, 18, 15, 11, 7, 3, 0. If the price is 21, I'll sell 0 units, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 7, then 8. Okay, perfect. Are you with me, everyone? Say yes or no. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So can I work out total revenue using spreadsheet? It's the most easiest task in the world. Total revenue, multiply the price. I will just copy this. Copy. Will select all and will paste it. Oh, one by one. One by one, mister. If I just do it this way, will still this be one by one? Oh, one by one. Okay. Done, my friends. Total revenue. Halas. Now, what is marginal revenue? Now, when you are selling 0 units, even at a price of 21, your marginal revenue will be what? 0, because it's nothing what you learn. Okay. What is marginal? 1 additional unit extra revenue. So now if I keep my price 20, I'll be selling I'll be selling 1 unit, my revenue will be 1 and my marginal revenue will be how much? 20. Halas. Now the game starts. Hello, now the game starts. If I sell 2 units, so my total revenue will be 38. 38. Come on. What will be the additional revenue of additional unit? So 2 units revenue minus the first unit revenue. 2 units revenue minus the first unit revenue will give me incremental revenue. See? Hello? I dropped the price. So the second unit revenue is 18. Now, if I want to sell 3 units, the price should be 18. So 3 units revenue minus 2 units revenue will give me revenue for one additional third unit. One additional third unit of how much, guys? Is it 36? Come on, tell me. Is it 36? Come on. 36? So it's a very important question. One additional unit revenue we are calculating. No, sir, what we need to do? Very simple. 3 units revenue minus 2 units total revenue. Yes, 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 yes. 2 units total revenue. In the first case, it was done easily because 20 was the figure. Okay? So yeah, it's 3 units minus 2 units revenue will give you 16. Exactly in the same way, 4 units minus 3 units revenue total. Now see, 5 units revenue minus 4 units revenue. Oh, negative MR. Negative MR. So one additional unit, if you want to sell now, that one additional unit revenue is negative. Then 6 units revenue minus 5 units revenue, negative. Then 7 units revenue minus 6 units revenue, negative. Then negative. Okay? So now what I want to tell you here, listen. 2 things I want to explain. How you can use spreadsheet to your advantage. But for that, formulas are very important. Just in case, if you worked out the first marginal revenue by using 38 minus the marginal revenue area, so you will work out 18 correctly. But if you copy paste the same formula again and again, you will get wrong answers. Okay? So it is very important to do the formula calculation using spreadsheet very wisely, because if you do it wisely, spreadsheet will be your savior. But if you do not do it wisely, spreadsheet will kick you from the highest peak and you will fall down. You'll just fall down in the water. So this is very important. So from the starting point, your formula should be total revenue of 2 units minus 1 unit revenue. I did it deliberately at the start just to check, are we in the correct direction or not? You have to understand these small things. These are the small mistakes you do in the paper. Now, if you know this and you note it logically, see all the answers you are getting automatically but through just one copy paste. That's it. Khalas. Anyways, got it? This should be the formula style. So any incorrect thing copy pasted on Excel results in wrong values. This is one problem of relying on spreadsheet. So think wisely before you input a formula and you use that formula in the other cells. Understood, my friend? Say yes or no. Done. Now, total cost. Total cost. Very simple. The cost side. 500,000 is the fixed cost. 5 million per engine is the variable cost. Okay. So, my friends, when you are selling 0 units, okay, when you are selling 0 units, and let me just ensure that you are clear, this is in millions, this is also in millions. Okay. Now in millions, what I am writing here, so if you are selling 0 units, there is no variable cost, but will there be a fixed cost? Yes. What is the fixed cost? The fixed cost is 500,000. In millions, we have to write this because we are doing all the calcs in millions. So here I'll write this as negative, okay, 0.5 cost, because cost is what I'm writing here. 0.5 is my fixed cost. Got it? This 0.5 million is 500,000. Okay. Those who don't know, this 0.5 million is 500,000. Done. So 0 unit, 500,000. Once you start making the units, what will happen? Your fixed costs plus your variable cost starts here. So just to explain you first, what are you doing? 1 unit into variable cost of 5 plus fixed cost of 0.5. Are you getting my point, everyone? Say yes or no. Look at the formula, what I've done. 1 unit into 5 million variable cost plus the fixed cost. So if I am selling 1 unit, my cost will be 5.5. Is this okay? Is the formula now clear to all of you? So how smartly I've used the formula here, because the rest is just a simple copy paste. Okay? Everyone, are you with me? Say yes or no. Clear? Are we clear, all of you? Done? Okay, now this is C4 is into 5 into 0.5. Second, 2 units into 5 plus 0.5. right? Okay, it is not simply copy pasting the formula. Yeah, this is how it is doing. Guys, are you with me? You have to select one cell and do like this. This is some stupid spreadsheet style of ACCA. Anyways, is this working? Fine. Yes. Done. Alas. So we have the total cost, we have the marginal cost, and we have the total revenue. It's now time to sum up then. Guys, marginal cost I need to work out. I'm sure you know how to work out marginal cost in this case now. You simply need to, in the first case, it's zero because you're not selling anything. From second, 5.52 units cost minus the first unit cost is 5, and this is what all you will be calculating further. So you are getting 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay, now it's the time to work out total profits. So total profit is simple. Total revenue minus total cost. Total revenue minus total cost. So you are getting the profits here. Here copy paste is working. So guys, this is the answer. We are done. We have total profits. We have everything now in front of us. The table is ready as far as this all is concerned. Okay. If you have certain questions in your mind, the marginal cost is 0 in the first case when there are no products made, and then because that's 0 unit cost. See, for marginal cost, remember the logic of in additional or incremental or increase in total cost. The concept is increase in total cost because of one additional unit. Okay. In first case, because there was no unit at all, so we can keep it 0 because the revenue was also 0. Clear, everyone? So, done. Now, which is the profit maximizing price? Here. The profit is highest because total cost minus total revenue minus total cost is showing you 39.5 as profit, number one. Number two, hello, see, the marginal revenue, one additional unit revenue is 6 and one additional cost is 5. So MR is more than MC. That's the important thing I wanted to tell you. MR is more than MC here. Even it's more here as well, but this is not giving you profit maximizing price. Here you can see the total profit is highest. Total profit is highest, and the fourth unit that you produced and you sell, fourth unit that you will produce and sell, this fourth unit will give you a revenue of 6. On this fourth unit, the cost is 5. So additional revenue of fourth unit is 6, which is more than the incremental cost of fourth unit 5. And that's why you got a profit on this fourth unit. And overall, your profit went up from 38.5 to 39.5. So things to observe is number one, total profit is the highest here. Total profit is the highest here. Number two, MR is more than MC. Because fifth unit, if you see here, fifth one, MR is 5, MC is, sorry, MR is -5, MC is +5. So this is where it means that fifth unit revenue is -5 and cost is +5. So it's not worth it to make that fifth unit at all. Okay? This is profit maximizing. MR more than MC, total profit is highest. I hope this is clear to all of you. Understood, everyone? Say yes or no. Are we clear? Any questions, please? Understood? Happy? Easy? Say yes or no. All right then. So the table is clear to all of you, I'm sure. And you can see the total revenue, marginal revenue, total cost, marginal cost areas. And the profit is clear. Now let's jump towards the next requirement. In fact, we will answer the second part here. For identify the profit maximizing output, I'll explain, then explain significance of marginal cost and revenue at this level. So what will be the answer? The profit maximizing price and output level is to charge a price of 15 million per unit, okay, and the total output will be 4 units, okay. The total profit expected will be 39.5 million, which is the optimum profit. Are we clear, everyone? Yes or no? Done. Clear? Perfect? Perfect. Now, what else were they asking? They were asking about marginal revenue, marginal cost. I think significance, if I'm not wrong. Significance of MC and MR. What role these are playing here. Okay? So, the marginal revenue of 6 million indicates that the fourth unit. It's the fourth unit, right? Yeah, the fourth unit. So fourth unit will provide incremental revenue of 6 million, which is more than the marginal cost of fourth unit, amounting to 5 million. Okay? So at this fourth unit, MR covers MC, providing additional profit, and hence increasing the total profit as well. Okay? Clear, everyone? Halas. So 3 marks for the explanation of the significance and identifying the point where the answer is. So you can see here, this is what I've done in front of you. How you have to present the answer. It's clearly shown in the Excel, and I am very sure that is clear to all of you. Guys, say yes or no. These are easy pickings. When you say easy numbers, these are easy numbers. You just have to identify and explain MCMR. That's it. Khalas. Easy marks, easy things. Okay? I hope this is clear. Let's move towards the next requirement. We are done with this tabular approach. The calculation part is completed, whereas the theory as well. Now, discuss the company could use these three or not. So I can pick up these as the headings in drafting. If possible, you can use these as your headings. 4 marks each. My question first of all is, again, when I teach theory, CRQs, I tell people 2 things. First, break the requirement into verb and objects. The next thing I ask them to understand is this a question which is knowledge based or application based? Knowledge based or application based? Now, application based question is a one in which you have to link with the scenario. The question itself clearly tells you that you have to connect with B company, discuss whether B company should use it. This is application based. You have to use the situation, you have to use the conditions of B company to discuss this. Let's begin. First, complementary product pricing. In this pricing strategy, complementary products are sold Separately, are sold separately. Okay, are sold separately, but they but for sales they are connected to each other. Okay, for example, for example, in case of, see, link with a scenario, B company, engines sold by the company will result in sales of spare parts, engine maintenance and repairs. Will result in sales of spare parts, engine maintenance and repairs. Okay, so B company can benefit from this relationship to increase the profits. Okay, I can change the paragraph. B company may sell engines at high prices, but can attract the customers by reducing the prices of spare parts and spare parts, maintenance and repairs. Okay, such reduction in after sales product prices will help to increase engine sales. Khalas. Link, application base. Khalas. With me, everyone. Come on. Okay. Charging money, huh? Very, very, very clever. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. This is how much I have to write in application based. The best part is you're not required to fill lines and lines. You have to write to the point. Khalas, that's it. Market skimming, pricing. In this, the company will charge higher prices for its products at the initial phase. Okay, okay, of the product life cycle. This strategy will be useful for B company as the engines Now, come on, let's link with the scenario, yaar. Engines developed, the recently developed engine which has a smaller carbon footprint than any of its competitor engine. This law is result of new engine exhaust system design and patented by the company. Okay. So as the new engines ensure low carbon footprint, then competitors, providing B company the advantage over them. This will, as these engines are patented by the engineers, so B company can charge high prices for these engines. Are you with me, guys? Link with the scenario, take marks and go home. Okay? Which means you have a technological lead. This lead in tech is for 5 years over competitors. Okay? Plus, I think there's one more thing written in the scenario. Yeah, there has been aviation industry comes under increasing pressure to reduce carbon emission, which means the market wants products or aviation companies to come up with engine that results in reduced emission. Okay? And you can see the demand for new engine will be price inelastic. So this is a very valid point, as the market for these engine seems to be inelastic. Okay? In countries with stringent environmental regulation, so price skimming will suit B company. Conditions, situations, what you have to use here. Khalas. Link with the scenario is the most important thing, my friends. Okay? Are you with me? In small paragraphs, you can write with headings. I think that's pretty much clear. Okay, everyone? Link with the scenario. Khalas. Price discrimination. This involves charging different prices for the same product based on different market segments. Okay? For B company, as the, come on, I have seen one thing here that I can link here. In case of B company, where is that point where it mentioned that price elasticity of demand is different in countries? Can you guys find out? Yeah, here it is. Okay. For B company, as the price elasticity of demand varies considerably between countries, means that B company can charge different prices for the same product in different countries. Good, good, good. Okay, guys. Clear? Excellent. So link with the scenario. Geographically, they can do this. Geographically, they can do this in different countries. Okay? However, one thing, B company needs to ensure that customers in low market prices, in low price markets, are not selling to customers in higher price market. Now for this it is important. Okay, now can you link here? Can you link here? Can you link here? I can. Is it possible that customer buy an engine in country A and sell that engine in country B at a higher price? They can, but they cannot in case of B company. In case of B, this will not. Can you tell me why? This will not be possible because after sales support required for engines in form of spare parts and maintenance. Who will do this? Come on, who will do this? Nobody. Okay, so linking with the scenario is very important. And one more thing I can add here, for price discrimination strategy to be useful, you need to have some kind of monopoly to set the price in different markets. So I can say B company also has some degree of power to set different prices in different markets as it is the only supplier of low carbon footprint, okay, which is important for price discrimination. So for price discrimination to work, thus the company should have some kind of a power to set different prices. Okay, I can just reshift here. Also, the power to set different prices in different markets, which is important for price discrimination. Okay. Okay. Done, guys. So the main thing to learn here was what? See, link with the scenario. Done. General theory linked with the scenario. General theory linked with the scenario. General theory linked with the scenario. Listen. General theory linked with the scenario. 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 Application based needs to be done in this way. Then you will see high numbers in application. Alas. Oh bhai, this is 12-mark requirement. How can you take it lightly? You have to link with the scenario to get 4 marks for under each heading. Are you sleeping or listening to me? This is how you need to present the answer. I've drafted in front of you just because I want you to pass. In your love, I've done this. Understood? Now, don't say drafting is difficult, yaar. Got it? So, price discrimination, it is important that people from lower, cheaper markets do not sell to the higher markets. Otherwise, the essence will lose. In B company, they cannot, because even if they sell engines in the higher market by buying from lower market, who will give them the spare parts? Who will give them maintenance and repair services? Okay? Are you with me, everyone? Market skimming, last part, can you explain? See, the demand for engine is inelastic in countries with stringent environmental regulations. So there are certain countries where people just want engines to be of lower carbon footprint. No matter you increase the price, the demand will not be affected. So they can go with skimming in those markets. Okay? Are we clear, everyone? The linking was crucial. You guys just write the basic theory and you fail the paper. Everything was available in the scenario. Honestly, each and every point was in the scenario, like price elasticity of demand point, like inelastic demand point, like spare parts engine maintenance to be followed after engine sales. You have to link it. Jannat Kamran. Patient or patent point? Patent. Patent means you cannot. It's so simple. It's so simple. If the product is a patented product, okay, Anusha. So this means no competitor can enter into the market. It's up to you. You can charge high prices. You're the king. You're the boss. Okay. Jannat Kamran, your point is price discrimination. Second point. See, this is a condition for price discrimination to be a useful strategy. This is a condition. Otherwise, price discrimination will not be useful. So, if you live in Canada, I live in Pakistan, rates in Pakistan are lower. I will buy engine in Pakistan and I will sell you in Canada. You have to prevent this. If this is going to happen, price discrimination will not work. Okay, Jannat Kamran. So I mentioned this is not applicable in case of B company, because even if you do something like this, even if I do something like this, for engine we need to provide after sales support that a normal person, normal customer buying from a lower market cannot do. Okay. Anusha, I hope this is clear to you as well. Done, everyone? Say yes or no. All right. So this is a question where they tested theory calculation. You have to approach it wisely. Application means scenario linking. In scenario, there will be points that you can link. Khalas. Done. All right. Mix and yield variances is what we are targeting now through a section B question. Let's begin with section B. Certain tips and tricks I need to give you about section B. Actively read the scenario because it is a scenario based question. The OTs are connected with the scenario. Number two, fill in the blank questions. If you see, you need to round it off properly. Rounding of instructions are very important from exam perspective. Third, you have to complete this in 18 minutes. 18 minutes is the time frame that is available to you as per 1.8 minutes per mark. Then start with easy OTs first. There are 5 OTs. 2 may be the easy ones. The sequence is not a compulsory thing in section B question. Sequence following is not compulsory in section B question. You can start with last and then come to the first one. Okay. Next. Start with easy MTQ first. Now there are 3 case studies, 3 MTQs in the paper. Start with the case study in which you are very much comfortable so that you can solve that within less time and you can spend more time on the difficult ones. Are you ready for section B, everyone? Say yes or no. All right. Remember, in section B, there are 3 case study questions of 30 marks. 18 you need to get to pass, which means in every case study 6 marks you need out of 10, and 6 means 3 OTs to be corrected. That's it. 3 OTs is what you have to ensure should be correct for you. Okay? Done. All right. Let's begin with this latest exam question of March and June 26. In this, the D company produces salad, dressings, and sauces. Hungry. Its best selling product is its standard salad dressing, Salado. Okay. In March, the following material variances were calculated in relation to production of Salado. Wow, they have given me the variances. Lucky. I have price variance for Salado, I have mix, and I have yield. D company also produces a sweet salad dressing, honey dough, which is made by mixing honey, olive oil, vinegar. The standard material required to produce 1 liter of honey dough, that was salado, is given to you here, the details. In March, 50,000 liters of honey dough were produced. The actual material used in the production of honey dough are given to you. Okay. Question number 1. Which of the following would be valid reason for material price variance for Salado? See, look at the product so that you do not get confused. They are talking about Salado in March and asking you why material price variance. What is the reason for material price variance? So let's look at material price. It is 35,000 favorable. What is that by? Favorable. Okay. Favorable. So let's find out the reason for material price to be favorable. I always tell everybody when you are solving these theoretical OTs, either section B or A, you need to look here that which statements are out of the box. Throw them out. Always there is a possibility of 3 types of statements: the answer, the distractor, and out of the box. Let's find out. More raw materials have been used in production of Salado than expected. Come on, yaar, come on. This is out of the box, my friends, because price variance has nothing to do with the quantity. Nothing to do with the quantity. Halas. Out of the box. Salado has been sold to customers for lower prices than expected. Price variance has nothing to do with the prices of customers. Nothing to do with the prices of customers. Out of the box, throw them out. Third, the purchase price for at least one of the raw materials used was higher than expected. In business, this statement says that the price of one raw material was more than the expected. You bought that raw material expensive at a higher price, more than the standard. The actual was more than the standard. This results in material price variance. Yes. But when you are paying more than the standard, that results in adverse price variance or favorable price variance. Material price variance to be adverse. But here in the question, the answer is favorable. See, my friends, this is a distractor. This is a distractor. This is a devil. Not the answer. So I'm left with the last one. This will be the answer. Raw material suppliers have offered trade discount. Discount means your actual price will go down. If your actual price goes down than the standard, you get a favorable material price variance. Easy? So out of the box, kill them out, throw them out. Distractor, angel, angel, answer, devil, distractor. Your concept will help you. Alas, done. Next, which of the following is a valid interpretation for material mix variance for Salado in March? Let me first go and check what material mix variance is and is it favorable or adverse. This is adverse. Price was favorable. Adverse mix variance means expensive material used more. Your mix was expensive. Expensive material used more. Cheaper material used less. Okay. Let's find out. A higher proportion of less expensive raw material were used in processing of salado. Are you with me, everyone? Is this the correct one? The word is less expensive were used. No, that's wrong. For adverse, expensive material should be used more. So let's read. Higher proportion of more expensive material were used in process. Yes, when expensive material has been used more, results in adverse material mix variance. This is the answer. Khalas. This was the devil, distractor. This is the answer, angel. Are you with me? Everyone say something, yaar. Yes or no? Yes. So expensive material used more results in mix adverse. These two are out of the box. Why? The quantity of raw material used should have been produced more than salado that it actually did. These two are related to which variance, my friends? Yield variance, yield. Both are yield variance. Quantity of raw material used have produced more or less. Both are yield variance out of the box. So this is what I call as out of box. This is a distractor. This is the angel. Angel will save you. 2 marks done. 2 OTs done. 4 marks have been locked out of 10. Let's skim in paper. Oh, there is a calculation. Maybe it may take more time. Let's leave it. Move on. Oh, another calculation. Maybe it may take more time. Leave it for now. Oh, theory. Let's solve it earlier. And if I make this correct, if I ensure this correct, I grab 6 marks in my pocket. Go home, khalas. Even if I have less time to do the calculation, I will secure 6 out of 10 by ensuring 3 are correct. This is the smart technique, my friends. Identify by clicking on the relevant box in the table below whether each of the statement relating to material mix and yield is or are true. Mixed variants are only meaningful if an organization can vary, change actual mix of material in a product without changing the quality of the output. Is this true or false? Yes. Mixed variants are only meaningful when you can change the mix. You can change the mix. If mix can be varied, if you can change the mix, yes, it is true. It is true. Okay. So for mixed variants to arise, material should be interchangeable. You can change. Expensive used more, cheaper used less. Can vary. Yes. Okay. Correct. Okay. An adverse mixed variance will always give rise to an adverse yield variance. Adverse mixed variance will give rise to adverse yield variance. The word is always. So the answer is no. Maybe, 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 not always. Not always. Maybe. Cheaper material used more may result in more wastage, may affect quantity, may result in lower units produced. But is it always the case? No. Interchangeable, may or may not exist. May or may not exist. So to get complete 2 marks, both should be correct. Both should be correct. Otherwise, 0. So should always, that's wrong. Word always made it wrong. Maybe, cheaper material used more may result in adverse yield variance. More wastage, less quantity produced, but this is not compulsory. Done. Alas. 6 marks in the pocket. 6 marks in the pocket. 6 marks in the pocket. Now, let's target the 2 calculative fill in the blanks where the instruction is to the nearest whole dollar. Nearest whole dollar. Okay. Let's work out the mixed variance, my friends. Mixed variance, adverse mixed variance for honey do in March. Okay. Mixed variance, honeydew in March. I'll work out here so that I don't have to go below and write the figures. I can use the figures here. What is the formula of mixed variance honeydew? Actual input in standard mix. Actual input in actual mix. Three materials: honey, olive, vinegar. Actual inputs are given here: 11,800, 22,200, 21,500. You add them all, 55,500. Are you with me? Okay. Okay. Now, this 55,500 total here will be converted into standard mix. How can I do this? As per standard, honey 0.3, olive 0.4, vinegar 0.5. If you add them together, makes 1.2. So, it's very simple. 1.1 point. It's very simple. 0.3 divide by 1.2 into 55,500. 0.4 divide by 1.2 into 55,500. 0.5 divide by 1.2 into 55,500. Are you with me, everyone? Say yes or no. So the answers are 13,875, 18,500, 23,125. Alas, the quantity difference is 2075 3700. If you use my formulas, if you use my sequence, so mathematically this is favorable plus based answer. This is a negative answer. This is a positive answer. Mathematically, actual used is less than the standard mix. Favorable. Actual used is more than the standard mix. Adverse. Actual used is less than the standard mix. Favorable. Mathematically, positive answer favorable. Logically, also I explained you. Cost 40, 28, 8, multiply cost variance, 83,000 favorable, 103, 600 adverse, 13,000 favorable, 7,600 adverse. Are you with me, everyone? Say yes or no. So the answer is 7,600 adverse. Come on, my friends. This is adverse. I hope the calcs are clear to all of you. Are you all following me? Say yes or no. Great. Very nice. Lovely. Excellent. Standard cost per liter to take. Okay, now the next question. Which cost to take? Standard cost per liter to take. Do you think I'm sleepy? That's why I need tea? I'm not sleepy. See, this is cost per liter. This is the standard cost per liter. This is the material that has been used in honey dough. You can say per unit cost of material. Okay? Per unit cost of material. Everyone, are you with me? Great. I'm not sleepy. Come on. Who is saying I'm sleepy? Can you think can you see the energy right now? Okay. Next. Which question? Favorable material yield variance for honeydew in March to the nearest whole dollar. Okay. Now yield variance. See, it's up to you how you work out yield variance. You can either work out using individual products or you may work out using the total method. This is section B. No need to show anything. Whatever suits you, whatever saves your time, do that way. So I will use yield method, total figures I'll use here. How to work out actual input used. Okay. Can you work out? Yes, we can. In fact, let's first write. Standard input allowed versus actual input used. Okay. Now, the actual input used is 55,500 liters. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Standard input allowed. Very simple to work out, yaar. Very simple. 1 liter of honey dew. 1 liter of honey dew requires 1.2 liters. 1.2 liters. So if 1 liter of honeydew requires 1.2 liters, so to produce 50,000 liters actual, how many were the actual one? 50,000. So to produce 50,000 liters, how many input liters will be required? 50,000 into 1.2 will give you what? What? 60,000? Is this right, everyone? Yes or no? Yes. 60,000 liters. Okay? 60,000 liters. Now, for 50,000 actual liters, for 50,000 actual output, we have used 55,500, but as per standard, we should have used how much? We should have used 60,000. So 4,500 mathematically, the answer is positive. Logically, also positive. Less input used. Less input used. Are you with me, everyone? Say yes or no. Now, the only last thing that I have to do, multiply this with standard cost per input liter. Standard cost per input liter. How to find out? I'll go at the top. We'll do a quick calc for you people. 1 unit material cost for 1 unit of honeydew, it's 27.2. Okay, and how much input you require is 1.2. So to produce one output liter of honeydew, 27.2 is the material cost, and the input liters are 1.2. So what to do? This divide by this. 27.2 divided by 1.2 will give you the standard cost per input liter of, I don't know of what, I don't know the answer here. It's decimal based, I think. Oh, lot of decimals, lot of decimals. Please use your calculators. You will get an exact answer of 102,000. Please don't round off these. You will get exact answer of 102,000 favorable. It's a fill in the blank question. Okay. Nice. Excellent. Lovely. So you can use the shortcut method to come to the answer. I hope this is clear to all of you. Guys, happy everyone? Say yes, yaar. I am putting so much of effort. I hope you still don't think that I am sleepy. 102,000 is the answer. You can see the method. You've seen the calculations. Going back to the fill in the blank, it's 102,000 favorable. Khalas. So my friends, this was a section B case style question. Grab the easy numbers first. Be vigilant, be active, solve easy OTs first, grab 6 marks in your pocket, then attempt the complete question. Okay? See, this, no. Neha, we never calculated an output. I've used yield total input method. See, these are the input liters. These are also standard input allowed. We are using input figures. That is why the cost that we took is also cost per input liter. Okay, Neha? So my friends, I hope this is clear. Grab easy numbers. That's the technique. That's the method. That's the way out to pass the paper. I hope you liked it. Done, everyone? So how was your first day of webinar? Full of new things, full of learnings. We did target March 26 attempt questions. You liked it. CRQ, calculation, theory, MTQs. Happy everyone? The screen should be filled with hearts, emojis, thumbs up, and no sleepy signs I want, okay? Oh man, I was sleeping. You don't know the day I'll sleep. All right, just joking. Thank you very much. It was very nice having you people today in the first session. Let's be ready for tomorrow's very exciting one. Tomorrow, new things, new technique, new areas. See you then. Take care. Bye.